And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Dragons!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
The New Orleans Saints select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers? Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Or something.
Oh, no, he did.
But
we're not really sure what happened.
Yeah, we don't
Ryan
really know what
Shazier.
happened. Ryan Shazier. I mean, that ends a career. That's pretty bad.
I mean, the dude ain't moving his legs.
No, he's moving his arms and legs.
Oh, he's moving his legs?
Yeah.
Why is the coach so pissed when he's pissed off his coordinator? Oh, I'm about to say, why is he mad at freaking Tyler Taylor? He just ran the play that was called.
Why is Dable not calling the plays?
That's the best question.
But yeah, we're back. It's been a while, but we wanted to bring this back this year. I guess we could have done a little bit earlier in the year and had a little more positivity with the Saints. But I mean, things are going pretty well for LSU at least, so that's good. But we are gonna
Best offense in the country.
I think we just broke a LSU record of 500 yards in 6 straight games.
Six straight games. That's correct.
Burrow didn't even do that.
Yeah.
Which is honestly shocking. I don't know how he did it, but yeah, it's pretty cool over there. But in New Orleans, the offense is the opposite.
We're trying to get 500 in 2 games.
Yes. Yeah, Carr I think broke 300 for the second time in his New Orleans career. But yeah, we're just gonna, I guess, do a little bit of a State of the Union type stuff and go over what all's happening in New Orleans.
Did y'all see the total yards? I mean, we had freaking almost triple what Houston had today.
Yeah, our red zone offense is just terrible. We've been saying that all year.
Yeah.
And then
So you
Grumpy's
had
missing two kicks, 3 kicks, something like that.
2 kicks today.
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So you want to start with the Saints, the negative side, and the team that's a little bit fresher on our minds.
We should have burned it down.
Hey, we gave them the blueprint. We made a whole podcast of who to trade, where to trade them, what we're trading them for, who we're signing, who we're drafting.
I'm going to call Mickey Loomis and tell him this is the blueprint.
Instead, they brought back Dennis Allen and
Pete freaking Carmichael.
Yeah, Pete Carmichael. And yeah.
I don't think we can really blame Dennis, besides the fact that he ain't fired old boy.
I just don't want him here.
I don't either, but
as a head coach, at least, if he wants to take a role step and go down to DC.
I'll take him as DC any day.
Yeah. If he wants to give over his head coaching duties, I wouldn't mind it. But
he's probably top 5 DC.
That'd be pretty freaking funny if that happened.
I mean, he's probably top 3.
Yeah.
Ever since he's been there, our defense has been on point. I mean, it's completely changed our whole organization. I mean, we're become a defensive team now since he's been there.
If only we would have had him with Drew.
Yeah. I mean, think about with Drew.
Drew. We had him with Drew.
Can we hold a team under 30? Like hold a team to under 30, and Drew's got you. We couldn't do that.
Yeah.
And now
we might not would have lost the game.
Now it's can we score 20?
Can
we get 3 touchdowns?
Because we're holding them under 20. We just got to score to 20.
Yeah. Can we get 3 touchdowns, Drew? Drew would.
God, man.
Yeah. So what's happening, guys? Y'all take it over.
I mean, obviously we had, I think, 597 yards on offense. I'm not sure. It was 5 something. Okay, so obviously we're moving the ball. Okay, obviously we're struggling in the red zone.
Badly.
That's coaching.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, our red zone offense, man, oh my gosh. It's atrocious.
That last drive, I've never seen street routes. I mean, like, we weren't freaking running out of time. Like, you still had time. With the timeout.
Yes, and a timeout, yes.
Like, the middle of the field is going to be open because the defense is trying not to push you go out of bounds. I mean, like, it's there.
It's not even. we weren't even trying to work the sidelines either. Everything
No.
was going to the end zone.
No, everything. God, that's what so just pisses me off about. I mean, like that play we were talking about in the group message where we dumped it off to Kamara on the right side. It's 4th and 3. You're telling me you can't run a play that goes past the first down line? Why are we throwing it behind the line? I just that blows my mind, man. I just don't get it. Like I just don't understand how we're week 6 now, 7. What week we in?
6, ain't it?
And we're sitting here still doing the same old crap in offensively. No, last week was an outlier because New England sucks.
You see the?
I mean,
you see the screen. I've got the stats pulled up.
Okay.
430 total yards.
Okay. Versus 297. And we got freaking 13 points to show for it. Like, what do we mean? I don't get it, man. I don't get how we can sit here and you not change a play caller at this point. We were bad last year.
Where do we rank in the league, Clay?
In terms of
total offense, like yards per game, points per game.
Probably a little flawed because of bye weeks, but let me look. And I'm not sure if they've updated this after this week.
Oh, it won't matter. We're going to be at the bottom no matter what.
Looks like about 20th.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's with 6 games played, so that is this week.
We are only averaging 312 yards per game.
And that's average. So 312.
Only averaging 312 a game.
6 more yards in that mighty Denver Broncos offense.
That is sad.
Wow.
Where's our points per game?
That's probably worse.
We have to be close to last than that.
Yeah, a little bit lower.
18.2.
Right under the mighty New York Jets and Carolina Panthers.
A shout out to the Jets today.
Yeah.
I don't get. I mean, are we? Has it come down to where Kamara is just a between the tackle runner now? Like we don't do.
That's what it seems like. That is exactly what it seems like.
Like I mean, he looks like a shell of himself out there because we don't use him. I mean, you don't even realize he's on the field most of the time. Has he lined up at receiver any today? No,
I didn't see it, but I'm not gonna lie. He didn't look bad running the ball between the tackles.
He did. No, yeah.
I made a comment to Clay. He looked good in there.
He looked.
And I wonder if they just don't completely trust Kendra yet, which I don't know why they wouldn't.
The few times we used him, he looked good.
Yeah, and I know we're just buying our time till Jamal gets back because we haven't seen the offense with them both out there.
Number 5 defense in football.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And also,
I know that's going to be that's going to be the excuse, for Pete is, well, I don't have all my weapons. I don't have all my weapons. I don't have Jawan.
I just like how you assumed his voice. I don't think you've ever heard him talk, huh?
I haven't. I'm sure it's like an old raspy voice. That probably complains and gets out of stuff because
that's probably what it sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually heard him talk. It's nuts. I mean, it's just kind of your normal. I don't know. It doesn't sound bad, but anyway, he's a bad play card. Doesn't matter.
We're pretty much overall the top 5 defense.
I'm telling you, that's going to be.
And I think we're better than that.
I mean, with teams,
I think we're better than that because look, you got teams that are up there with you that have offense, so they're not freaking.
So in terms of points per game, we are with the Niners, Chiefs, Ravens, Browns, Bills, Saints, Cowboys. Like that's the best teams in the NFL, and then the Saints, pretty much, and then the Lions are right there with it. Tampa, like I mean, we're amongst the teams that are having great seasons, and then there's us, who I mean, what are we now? 3-3, 2-3. I mean,
3-3.
So we're 3-3. So I mean, still not a blown season yet, but it's just like
everybody in the division lost today.
Yeah, I mean we're one game back. It's far from over.
But it's not. It is over if we continue to put this play calling out there. Like, what happened, Carmichael? You were with Peyton for all those years. Peyton was known to run a dang screenplay. Are we complete? I don't know if I've seen a screenplay all year.
Well, the pass to Kamara was a glorified screen. That's what that was supposed to be. That's a little swing route screen where the two wide receivers out wide or one wide receiver makes a block.
I want my offensive lineman out there. That's the kind of
they probably don't trust our offensive linemen. They don't really exist.
Well,
if you think about
that's
it.
why
Who played left guard today, Peyton? Who was Garcia? Is it Jeff's
Garcia?
brother?
No, Jeff's brother.
That's the first round pick guy, right?
No, that's Ruiz. Ruiz and Penning were first round.
Yeah, wrong Mexican last name.
Yes.
I will be honest with you. I don't know where he's from, but
what's his first name?
Is it Max?
I couldn't tell you.
Is it Max Garcia? Yeah, Max Garcia, 9-year vet.
Who that? 9-year vet.
That's the one we signed from.
He's been a Bronco, a Cardinal, a Giant.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Fourth round pick from Florida.
We signed him this offseason.
So, I forgot just a depth piece, pretty much. But
yes, that's when he started. He was for a backup. Yeah, he had started in the league. I think he started a lot of his elite career in Arizona.
Yeah. No, it was Denver, then Arizona, then New York. The Giants.
Yeah. I'd rather have Pete out there. He can at least run block.
Well, we both know that if you put Pete out there, Garcia's going to end up playing anyway.
Also, Peyton, before the pod, you talked about teams not throwing the ball 50 times. Look who did.
Nolens.
Yeah. The team that we are complaining about our offense, we were the ones that threw the ball 50 times.
Jeez. Because, like Chance said, I don't guess they trust Miller. Like, it's either run Kamara or throw it.
And I know he got banged up today, but still, like, run it with somebody. You're hindering yourself by not allowing Kamara to be himself.
Well, if you got a struggling offensive line, they rather go forward than backwards.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, if you got a struggling offensive line, why throw it 51 times?
Why are you going to make them finesse block the whole time?
I mean, that doesn't make any sense. And it's not like, the throw stats are up a little bit because you got down 2 possessions in the second half. But it was a 1-possession game 90% of the time. Like, why would you not freaking pound the rock with the 2 running backs and come off some play action and help Carr have some time? Because Carr can't step into the pocket and make throws. If it ain't open once he hits that back step coming back, it's over for him.
Yeah, Kendra only had 3 touches, 2 carries for -1 yards, and then 1 catch for 13.
Yeah, and he made some moves.
Also, what the crap? Why did Taysom become Mr. Tight End today? What was that?
Well, you don't have one. Jawan's out.
Yeah, but still, we've never used him as a tight end. It's been his position, and then today he looks like freaking Jimmy Graham. Like, what are we doing?
He was always open.
Yeah. He was, but it was just so weird. Like, for years, he's been listed as tight end, and we're begging him to be actually used as a tight end and stop all the gadget crap. Today, they use him as a tight end. It was kind of weird. Now, we didn't have much success offensively. So maybe that's not been the key, but still.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, we are being successful on offense until you get to the red zone.
Yeah, the red zone's pretty brutal.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Second half, we were inside the red zone 4 times. We come away with 3 points. Am I wrong on that?
In what, the second half?
Yeah.
Did he miss both in the second half?
Right.
Field goals?
No, he missed. We went for it on the last. He missed. We kicked 1 field goal he made. He missed one. We didn't score at the end. And
Interception at the end.
yeah, there you go.
Turnover on downs right before that. That was at the 15. That was the Kamara play.
Okay. And then you missed the field goal, make the field goal.
Missed field goal from the 11.
Yeah.
So that's 3 straight drives inside the 20 that you did nothing with. Or no, my bad. The Carr pick was on 24, so still pretty close. Let's see. Before that, you made a field goal from 27, and then you had a 3 and out. Pretty much 3 and out. Yeah.
Yeah. So four times you were inside the 25-yard line and you come away with 3 points.
Yeah.
That's play calling. I mean, I don't care what you tell me. I mean, you got enough playmakers out there. You gotta come up with something.
And it never felt like we were going to score.
No,
I never had confidence.
When he missed that field goal on that drive, that was the most confident drive I felt the whole game. We were just, getting yards, 10, 12 yards, like it was moving down the field easily. And when we got there, I texted somebody and said, we better freaking score off this drive, finish. Right? It was more, we had momentum going, and then we missed the field goal. I'm just like, holy crap, man. It's just so, and I will say, I don't know if Carr's still healthy because his ball, I don't ever remember his balls sailing like that consistently. I don't know if he's still not 100% throwing the football either.
He looks awkward throwing it, like he's pushing it,
like he's trying to not use something basically because of
pain.
It
looks like he's trying to put everything he's got into it, but in a different manner. But he's healthy enough to play, I think, in my opinion. Because
he's healthy enough to play.
You're not going to throw it 50 times if he's not.
No, but he doesn't.
There's something off.
Yes, there's something off. Because when he throws a deep ball, he usually throws it more on a line. He's throwing big floaters, and that right there tells me he's not driving through it.
It was the Shaheed play. Shaheed had him burnt deep. He didn't lead him with it. He threw it. He underthrew him by a mile.
Yeah,
he had to come back and get it. Yeah,
and it was only like a 40-yarder or something. Like it
wasn't that far.
It wasn't like 60.
No. Yeah, because Shaheed had him beat by 3-4 steps easily,
which he does every week.
He does. He's a
burner.
He's a burner, man. He's a burner.
I saw an interesting tweet by somebody today, kind of questioning Olave's effort the past couple weeks.
I didn't like his mannerisms when a ball wasn't thrown. Like if it was thrown his way but wasn't thrown perfect or something, he kind of had a pouting look, in my opinion, in a lot of the game. And that play we were talking about in the group message, he didn't put much effort in that route.
Yeah, he needs to realize, like, bud, you're not that great. You're pretty good, but you're not Diggs, you're not Devontae Adams or Tyreek or something. You can't. Though you're a hit, you're not a star.
Yeah.
Crap. We complain about Mike all the time from like being hurt or whatever. He never did anything like that whenever he was on top.
No.
He never did.
Tell you what, though, Mike made some great catches today, but God, he looks slow out there now.
I don't care, man. You can't guard him.
No, but
can't guard him.
You just can't. Like, I didn't.
He didn't get away from nobody.
Yeah, I don't get why we was trying to throw it down the left sideline at the end of the game to him. Like, he can't separate.
That's all we got. That's all in playbook he's got, man. 4 verticals.
You're right there.
He's playing ass Madden.
That's what it looks like.
Hey! I can't say nothing. Whenever I need to go to play on Madden, I go 4 verticals. It works. So maybe Dennis Allen, maybe Pete's big.
Except we can't get a PI. Except we can't get a PI call. If somebody goes a straight right on us, I promise you they'll get a PI call.
And like underthrown balls, dude. Like we don't get nothing.
Nothing. We have not got any, and it's not because we haven't been effort of throwing deep balls. We throw plenty of them. We don't get any PI calls on those.
Which we did. We got a ticky-tack one on one of them drives towards the end, but that was after they had got a ticky-tack one on us. So I felt like it's kind of like a makeup call. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think. Our line's gonna have to pull us out from the depths of hell. It feels like.
It's just
So what is y'all's like? What's the next step in y'all's opinion? Like, what do we need to do?
Well, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. So after we win the Super Bowl,
you got to get
fire
OC.
Pete on the stage.
I mean, you got to get
for the rest of the season. Like, what are we looking at for the Saints?
We got to win the division.
Yeah,
and y'all think it's still possible even with Pete Carmichael because he's not going anywhere.
As bad, because I don't believe in any
our defense, man. Dude, Ritter looks horrible.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Ritter looks bad. Bryce Young looks worse than bad.
And Baker looked terrible today.
Baker looked horrible today, and he got banged up.
Yeah, report just came out about that. He's fine. Bruised his non-throwing hand.
Yeah.
X-rays are negative.
I don't trust any. I mean, Detroit's defense is good, but dude, is
ours.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I mean, I feel confidently that our defense can win us the division by itself.
Have we played the Bucks?
Yeah, Baker lit us up.
That's right.
This was when we were in Tennessee.
That was his best game of the year.
He's a big time player. You don't lose to the Saints.
Well, yeah.
But we were at home, weren't we?
No, it was at Tampa.
I was going to say, because they always beat us in New Orleans.
No, it was in New Orleans. It was in New Orleans.
Oh,
yeah. Because Chris Godwin talked about the stadium.
Yeah.
How it feels like
that
it
ain't
has no windows.
That happens every year.
I mean, Baker just come off a bye week, and they only didn't score a touchdown today.
Didn't come close to scoring a touchdown.
No, they didn't. And he should have had about 2 picks that they dropped. Our defense is good enough to win the division. I mean, would just give us 20 points, please. My God, offense.
Something.
It's like just some. And getting Williams back would be nice because maybe you don't have to freaking just keep running Kamara up the middle. Maybe we can run a little more off, other than just chunking street routes. I do miss Juwan Johnson. I feel like he was a big player for us in the middle of the field last year. And I feel like we're getting none of that from any of our tight ends. Which it's weird because Foster Moreau would make a catch like today, and then you don't even throw to him.
A couple at the beginning.
Yeah, and it's like, and Carr's got chemistry with him.
You would think.
Like, Clay, the answer to the question is you need to make a change tomorrow.
But we won't with a short week. The change, if there's a change this season, it'll happen after Thursday night. If it will be after a Thursday night loss.
Yeah.
If we lose Thursday to Jacksonville, offense is putrid still, then a change might be made. If it doesn't get made then, it won't happen.
No, it won't happen because our bye week's so
unless
late.
And honestly, as bad as I want him out, I don't want him out this week. Because God knows what
even worse.
Look like Thursday.
Could it be worse? We just scored only 13 points today.
Who's calling plays? Dennis Allen?
No.
We still put up 400 and something yards.
Who's the QB
that's
coach?
working for us.
The Curry guy?
That's the one Lance Moore has been banging the drums for.
Ronald Curry, I think is his name.
Yeah, that's who that.
He was the guy that beat. Coach. I think he's the guy that beat out AI for the Virginia High School Player of the Year back in the day. Don't ask me what I know that about. He went to North Carolina to play football and basketball, I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
He wound up playing receiver in the league for a while.
I think isn't his name Ronald Curry? Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Well, Ben Johnson's gonna be the head coach next year, so we're fine.
No shot. No shot.
I, mm, I just want to know, I guess, who's. I mean, the problem is Miss Benson's not making any calls. It's feels like Mickey Loomis owns the
We
team.
need to send Ty down there. He said he's ready. Like Ty's ready to take her out to the bar and tell her like, hey, let's make some changes.
Tell you what, Jerry would have had something done. This was the Cowboys.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what concerns me is, I mean, Miss Bits seems like a great lady and all, but
I love how you refer to her as Miss Benson, like we know her.
well, I mean,
Like
I
the
feel
fourth
like
grade teacher.
I feel like out of respect, I don't need to just call her Gail. I don't.
Gail,
really
make some
know her by-
changes.
I don't really know her by that. Hey, Gail,
Damn
let's
it,
get this
Gail.
thing.
Yeah,
Let's get this thing.
yeah. It's time. It's
straight
time
here.
to forget respect. We're done with that. We're
I lost
losing.
respect for her years ago, like her stepkids did.
Yeah.
I just, man, but it feels like Mickey Loomis makes all the shots, all the calls, and I mean he's the one that hired DA, so I mean he's not going to be just rushing to get rid of him to make him look bad.
Yeah,
but I don't understand the whole Nona Pete Carmichael. I don't get that at all. Like I just, for Mickey's standpoint and for Dennis's standpoint, like there's. What are you losing if you get rid of him? I mean,
Friendship.
I mean,
yes, bud.
but I want to be honest with you. Carmichael seems like the type that probably would just take a lesser role.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I
Kind of
don't
like Ensminger did.
Or he goes to Denver and then Denver's offense is just revitalized out of nowhere because he's the magic comes
He was the missing
together.
piece.
Yeah, the magic comes together with Sean.
like I don't get, man. And I mean, if Lance Moore's banging the drum for Curry, I mean, he's the one that's been in that locker room and in the film studies. Like, he obviously thinks he can make some adjustments that we need. I don't know, man. It's just sickening. Like we're sitting here watching the same thing every year. We do nothing about it different. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, our offense sucked last year. Like,
And we still believe that.
Still have the same OC.
When we had the plan drawn up, we had it all worked out. You know, Mike Thomas goes to the Ravens. That'd been great.
Go ahead and get ready to get pissed off, Clay, because we are drafting a guard first round. So just go ahead and get pissed off.
But it's needed.
It's much needed.
I don't care about no need.
Just go ahead and
I want a safety.
Not in this draft. Give me a receiver. Something.
For our top second round pick, we'll probably get somebody fun.
Maybe because this draft. It's gonna be one of the best drafts we've had in a long time. Like it's going to be a great draft, and yeah, luckily the Saints might have a top. I mean, we'll probably have 3 top 50 picks this year.
Well, you just look for that top guard in that draft, and that's going to be our guy.
And I haven't heard anything about a guard.
Well, I'm sure because he plays for Shepherd University.
Yeah,
and
I hear about the quarterbacks. I hear about the tight ends. I hear about the receivers. I even hear about the running backs. I hear about the DNs. I hear about the guards.
Well, that's because you have been
watching
to
Iowa.
Yeah,
I bet you Iowa's got one.
Iowa has the tight ends.
Dude, they pump
Iowa
in
also
interior
has
offensive linemen, and they're amazing.
Iowa has like a legit white corner again too. That's going to come out, so that'll be fun.
White
Maybe
fella.
we'll take him.
No, we're getting their guard.
Our corners got embarrassed today.
Who?
Our corners and DBs in general.
Yeah,
that was a rough day defensively.
Lattimore looked bad. Yeah.
He does that though.
He does. The Badger got whipped a few times today too.
You know, he does that whenever he's facing what he deems inferior competition.
He don't show up. He doesn't. Yeah, you're right. He has a bad tendency to do that, and it showed today.
How did he fit that in there?
Where was Paulson now? Adebo? Is he not?
I saw him
thought
out there at one point.
I know, but
Taylor gets a lot of the run out there.
Well, they were playing. Well, Taylor's playing more of the nickel.
The nickel, yeah.
They were playing more of shoot, what's his name? 27. God.
Is that Johnson?
No.
It's not Lonnie.
The Yidom guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce it, but yeah, I
I
don't.
think it's number 0.
They were playing more of him on the outside corner, which I know he graded out high in the ratings last week and 2 weeks ago, but I feel like he gets beat every time he gets thrown his way. I was ready to see Paul Debo back because I feel like that's when we're better in our secondary because we got Marcus May back finally, healthy, and but I don't know. I mean, I can't fuss about our defense. Crap.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because, we gave up 20, but in my opinion, C.J. Stroud's the best rookie quarterback I've seen in a while.
How bad, though? I mean, and it really, in the end, it kind of was the game. It was the interception / fumble. I mean, you went from getting the ball inside the 50 to Houston getting that ball back and they scoring a touchdown.
Kill the momentum.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that flipped everything around in that game. That was huge. When he picked it off, I was hollering, "Get down, get down, get down." I was nervous when he ran right in the middle of their line. I was like, "Man, it's gonna get punched out."
Homeboy never touched the ball before. You could tell.
No, you could tell he was excited as he can be.
I was just proud he made a play.
I was too. Read it right. I mean, made a good play.
You got anything else with the Saints, and then we can talk about LSU for a bit.
No, it's
been about 30 minutes, so we can kind of split it in half. So yeah, LSU. I mean, how was the game? I didn't even get to watch it.
Offense is really good.
Yeah, offense is probably the best in the country.
I think it's the best.
We have a fight in Buffalo.
Big fight.
Oh my God, we have a fight in Buffalo.
Oh yeah, that's Spencer Brown.
Spencer Brown. He was scrapping earlier.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with him. He's a big guy. He's got those prison tattoos.
Yeah, them freaking Cleveland guys today when Trent Williams ran up there, they all fell backwards. That was hilarious.
Brock Purdy fell backwards too whenever he saw Myles Garrett coming at him all night.
I would have been 10-2 if Trent Williams ran at me.
I'm ready for the Brownie podcast. I'm doing that.
The Brownie.
Yeah. Brownie the Elf, baby. Cleveland stand up. But yeah, LSU. Jaden Daniels is really good. Malik Neighbors is really good. LSU offense is really good.
Yeah, they're stupid loaded. Caleb Jackson absolutely plowed over Auburn's best player.
So he was the guy this year? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
We always have one dude every year that makes some type of highlight run.
Caleb Jackson absolutely plowed over Auburn's captain, leading tackler on the team, like best player on their team. He freaking plowed him in the ground. Every Caleb touches the ball, he it seems like he's going to have a highlight. Other than the drop in the Ole Miss game, but Auburn's offense is not good.
No, they're horrible.
They're bad. I'm glad the defense has some confidence. They didn't get much pressure on them. I disagreed with BK's speech after the game. I didn't think Zy Alexander played that well. I don't know if that was just coach speak trying to build his confidence up. Maybe he said that because he actually turned his head around for the first time all season when a ball was thrown his way. I was pretty proud of him. Been wanting that all year. I really am amazed at Aaron Anderson, how much they use of him for a decoy, and the defense freaking like
they fly to him.
Yes, and he hasn't done nothing to prove to have that kind of reputation. Like
they watched the Hulu series, man.
dude, it is unreal how they use him as a decoy in the defense. Freaking, I mean, they are all over it. It's crazy. And I tell you what, I was happy to see Denbrock put Thomas and Neighbors on the same side of the field, and that opened up for Lacey. I mean, all he had was one-on-one on the other side, and it showed
Still a
too.
bum.
I know. I tell you, your boy hit the plus 240 on him scoring a touchdown last night, though. I'm back to back weeks on getting Mason Taylor and Lacey. So, but I feel I was happy to see that. Logan Diggs, just another great game for Diggs. I hope we have Emory Jones back by Alabama game. Sounds like we will. Sprained ankle. You got Army this week.
You could tape that up with a lineman, man.
Well, and you got 2 weeks, and you got Army this week and by the next 3 weeks.
How did Hurd look?
Hurd had moments, and Hurd had freshman moments.
He had a false start. I think his first snap.
Yeah. He did pretty well though, Quay, because I mean Auburn's they do have a good front seven. But he had some moments where he missed, but overall he did well. To get thrown in that situation like that. The left side of the line did really well. Free Dellinger and Campbell together, they plowed dudes over. I wish you could get a second running back involved a little more, because we are relying on Diggs heavy. They try to get Emory involved a little more, and he got nicked up. Josh Williams caught a touchdown and ran for a touchdown. So he got a little involved again. Jaden, though, man, and this is what I was banging on the table last year. An offense is going to be so much better if your quarterback stays in there, reads the reads, and lets the receivers. And that's what Jaden's doing this year versus last year, man. He's patient. He's reading everything.
He's so comfortable.
So comfortable. He ain't bailing out like he was last year.
He stays in that pocket. He pats that ball.
Yeah.
And then if he has a good clock, though, he knows when he's got to go.
He does.
But it's not just like 1-2, I'm gone, like it was last year a little bit.
No, it was. Yeah.
He is looking, that head is going left and right. It's I'm telling you, man, he's making him some money this year. I really think he is.
He is. And that's why I kept preaching last year, because I mean, that's how you're gonna have a productive, just an unstoppable offense, is when you're sitting there in that pocket and you're reading it and you're letting the receivers do the work, man. And it shows. I mean, we're scoring 50 points a game this year, basically. I mean,
with ease.
And I just it's so fun to see. And it wasn't deep balls last night or Saturday night or last night. Yeah, it wasn't just. I mean, he was hitting the under routes and it was the yards after the catch. And oh man, it's just he looks like a whole different player this year. It's so fun to watch. The defense, man, I was shocked. Baby Weeks didn't play much last night.
Nope, Spates was there the whole time.
It was Spates there the whole time. Yeah, and Spates played pretty good. I think probably with the more running offense Auburn brings you, you probably want a Spates in there more than you want a Weeks. But
more of a physical guy.
Yes, yeah. I mean, Weeks is going to be that, but I mean, he's still a freshman and it's still
he's raw.
learning. Yeah, exactly.
Weeks is a little bit better in space and stuff too, I feel.
He is. Yeah, he is. And so I think that's probably what was behind some of that. Tell you what, Jordan Jefferson had a great game. Man, he's come on strong. And getting some defensive ends, getting productive, man. Pete Jenkins, in the last 2 weeks, that defensive line is playing like the defensive line we thought it was going to play. It's because of Pete. You got to give. I mean, it's no accident that they all of a sudden started playing well these last 2 weeks.
Which it's so crazy. Like how much? And I'm just thinking
that's
from my
exactly
playing
what I was
days,
about to ask.
Like,
I'm just thinking from whenever I played. Yeah, I only played high school football. But like, how much could he have done in 2 weeks to make them play this way?
To elite,
You know what I mean?
like elite recruits that all have been in college for multiple years. Like it's not like it's 15-year-old high school freshmen. Like he's doing this to 21-year-old grown men, and he's just like drastically changing their abilities. It's crazy.
yeah. I mean, look what Mason Smith all of a sudden. He's in the backfield at the last 2 weeks more than he's been his whole career. Like it's crazy. I mean, there's a reason why Nick Saban always kept him in his back pocket for his whole coaching career. I mean, he's always been somewhat affiliated with Saban every year. See, Saban's brought him to campus every training camp for years. I mean, and there's a reason why. I mean, it's crazy what he's done in 2 weeks. And Brian Kelly said his press conference today, he's like, I regret not bringing him on sooner.
Yep. Yeah, he did. He sure did. I wonder if he's really good at just like getting in their face and like motivating them or something. Like,
technique wise, like what else could he teach them?
There's no technique he has taught them. There's zero technique.
Yeah.
Besides making them line up closer to the ball.
Even with technique,
it's not like
how much is different. Like
exactly, it's not like he's just taught them the rip move or the swim move. They've learned that probably in middle school.
Yeah,
like
they got here because of those moves.
He didn't just teach them how to line up in a 2 or a 3 or a 4 eye. He didn't teach them none of that. So what has he done to make this drastic of a change? You know,
it would be cool to know because it's.
I would love to know.
I know. I mean, it's amazing how much our defensive line is finally looking like we thought we were going to look like.
Tuesday, Peyton, call in, ask him what he did. Ask Brian Kelly, what did Pete do?
Oh, on his radio show?
Yes.
Thursday, you mean?
Whenever it is. Tuesday's the press conference.
Yeah. Thursday's his radio show. We'll call it radio.
I want to know the answer.
I'll call. I sure will.
Hardy.
I'll be happy.
Baby. I love you.
That'd be nice to run something like that.
With Shaheed, good
Shaheed.
That's pretty much a Camara play.
Shoot.
Yeah.
So what else about LSU?
There.
So obviously we're beating Army. Bad.
I don't know, man.
We're ranked 19. What Bama? Are we gonna be ready?
We'll be ready, man.
In Death Valley.
We might put up 40 on Bama.
No, it's at Bama.
Oh, it is. Oh, last year was.
Yeah,
I thought we went to Tuscaloosa last year.
No, if we'd have done that, Brian Kelly have a statue.
Yeah. That's why I thought it was that big of a deal. I thought we went into Tuscaloosa. Crap.
No, we dominated them.
Yeah, we scored in the northeast part of the end zone last year to win it.
So
Brian out his compass.
Bama, what's Bama today in the AP poll?
Like 7 or 8.
7, I think.
No shot. Are they top 10?
No, that's right.
I think North Carolina jumped to 10. They're 11.
That's right.
They're 11. They're 11 in the top 25. 8 in the coaches poll, which is interesting. So we're at 19. They're at 8. They're at 11. It'll probably be let's say 17-9 matchup. 17-9.
Yeah.
Winner probably jumps. If LSU wins, we probably jump to 13-ish or maybe higher. Bama falls probably right behind us. Championship still on?
Oh yeah. Georgia's
not going to lose.
Well, Georgia ain't beatable.
I think
Georgia's beatable.
I'm about to say Georgia is beatable. I think we can outscore.
That's what I meant.
Ole Miss is not beating Georgia.
No. When do they play them? This week?
Oh, is it this week?
No, November 11th. So Brock Bowers will be back.
So it's after the Bama game.
Yeah, the week after.
Okay.
Brock Bowers will be back. Georgia gets Florida this week, actually. Oh, no, the 28th. And then they get Mizzou the Bama week. That'll be interesting.
That will be interesting.
I think Mizzou might put up a little fight.
Dude,
Mizzou's
that was a
good.
good win. Yeah, that was a good win for us last week.
Yeah. Oh crap! Air Force jumped to the top 22. Wow. That's
Yeah, dude,
insane to look
Mizzou's
at.
good.
Yeah, Mizzou's good.
What does James Madison have to do to be ranked?
I don't know, but I love them Dukes.
Yeah. So
That's-
what other thoughts do we have for this team? I mean, given the upcoming weeks and upcoming schedule.
You know, I thought
I'll tell you this: Georgia State ain't gonna be an easy game. Georgia State's good at football.
So are we.
Georgia State gonna stop our offense.
No, but we might not stop theirs.
Oh my God!
What?
Did you? I'm sorry to butt in right here. I just got on the tweet. In the back windows of the ambulance, they have DeMar Hamlin 3 in both of them.
Huh.
This dude said, "Getting your number retired on the ambulance window is one of the wildest things I've ever seen."
Holy crap!
That's crazy, dude.
That is crazy. No, I mean, after Missouri, I was like, well, we are past all the quarterbacks. But I tell you what, that freaking Florida quarterback is freaking wheeling and dealing right now.
I almost sent it to the group earlier. Freaking somebody tweeted out Jordan Travis's stats and Graham Merritt's stats. They said one of these guys is a Heisman contender. The other guy is the worst quarterback in the SEC.
And he's blowing up Jordan's numbers. I know. I mean, he threw for 450, I think, last night.
It's amazing what winning will do.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that Florida game just got tougher all of a sudden. I mean, it's already going to be a challenge because Napier is coming back to Louisiana. There was already going to be, that, and then after the Bama game, whatnot. But yeah, that game
After God.
Yeah, but
we only lead the state one more time, and it's to go to Tuscaloosa. That's interesting.
That's correct. That's right.
I like that.
Freaking road games early in the year.
We did. We played a lot of road games.
Yeah, I mean, we deserve that. And
that helps us with all of our home games now. No matter pretty much if they're 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, or 8 o'clock, it's going to be a night game because the time change.
It'll be a night game. Jimbo might be fired by the time we play A&M.
You ain't joking.
They're not firing him.
Them boosters, man.
Yeah, there's already some rumblings on the tweet that the boosters are putting the money pot out.
Doctors, all them doctors and
Johnny Manziel.
Manziel ain't got no money for himself.
Mike Evans.
Did y'all see that tweet
AJ
that Jake Crane put out today? They were doing their show, and they were letting people call in, comments or whatnot. And a guy messaged them, and he said, "Hey, can Mel Tucker's girlfriend give Jimbo Fisher a call?"
Yeah, that's probably what most A&M people are rooting for now.
They're all rooting for Jimbo to be gone, man. It's not good over there, College Station. I can promise you, especially with the output they put on the offensive end ball yesterday.
Yeah, that's what's so shocking is I'd expect them to be a little bit better offensively,
especially with Petrino there too.
Yeah.
That's something you expect was them to be really good on offense.
Yes,
but it's really been nothing.
Their front seven's what kind of keeps them in ball games. Which, I mean, you get that recruiting classes the last couple of years with nothing but 5-stars on the defensive line. I mean, that's what you're going to get.
Or even getting freaking 3 stars from Texas. That's like getting a 4-star from Arkansas or something,
Yeah, I'm telling you, that last game could possibly be Jimbo's last game. Because I mean, you're already. This will be
until he beats us. Then
4 years or 5 years into that 10-year deal. So it's getting where A&M might divvy out the money to pay it out.
Oh my God, Saquon.
Back to back, straight up the middle for Saquon.
I got
y'all
him
got
over 49.5.
anything else to say about LSU or Saints or anything else like that?
Defense is getting better, but we ain't played nobody. But
I know. But after seeing the Bama Arkansas game yesterday, I'm not scared of Milroe.
no, I'm fine.
I mean, I feel like we're not going to be great, but I feel like we can make some stops against them.
Yes.
I mean, I don't feel like it's going to be an Ole Miss type game. I'm ready to play Bama, man. I think their offensive line is probably weakest that we've seen in a while at Alabama. And
Everything feels weak.
I feel like our defensive line might have some pressure on them. I'm excited for it.
I can go ahead and tell you we'll probably have the same game plan as last year as far as Perkins goes for him. He's going to have to be a spy.
Going to have to be. Especially, yeah. He's going to be special Milroe.
We're going to have to see Swinson and Shand and any other defensive end. We got freaking Quincy Jones or whatever.
Savion Jones.
Quincy Jones was the freaking dude that was with Tupac when he got killed, I think.
Yeah, that's Rashida Jones's dad. Big
there you go.
Guy. There you go.
You proud of that?
Yeah, no, I mean, you had no idea what you were saying, but yeah.
Yeah.
Quincy Wiggins, Madison Prep. That's what
There
you were
you go.
saying.
That's who I meant.
Quincy Wiggins looks like a freaking cutout statue of a football player on the sideline we want to use. Have y'all seen him on the sidelines?
Dude's built. What about Warmack?
pay attention to number 93 when next time the camera zooms the sideline. He looks like a freak.
If only we'd have beat Ole Miss, man. We should have won that game.
Yeah.
55 points. That's annoying.
That Ole Miss game is haunting us bad right now.
I mean, because what were we then?
7?
13 versus 20. We were 13, and if we would have beat 20 and then beat Mizzou, beat Auburn, we're in top 10 right now.
Yeah, it's probably 8 right now.
Oh. So
went out, and you're still where you want to be at, I promise you.
Well, USC went down and Oregon went down, so Pac-12 looks like they're down to.
Can we talk about USC right quick?
Yeah, go for it. I didn't get to watch any of the game either, but
Caleb Williams looks really bad. That's 2 weeks in a row. He has not looked real good.
Maybe he's tanking himself.
I tell you what, though, Chance, I didn't realize how much backyard football he plays.
Yeah, that's why people call him Patrick Mahomes. That's what he does.
But it's worse than Mahomes. Mahomes still stays in the pocket and makes throws.
Yeah,
Dude, Caleb. I mean, his feet are all over the place when he throws the ball, and he made some horrible decisions. And that's what happened last night. Is he played a disciplined defense, and it got him, caught up with him. He's been playing all those Pac-12 defenses out there that aren't disciplined, that aren't good, and he can get away with it.
And Freeman was ready for him.
And Freeman was ready for it. Absolutely. They were disciplined. They were sound, and it showed, man. Just that it kind of caught me off guard last night. I was like, "Whoa, this is bad, man." And he didn't. I really cared about it either. That's what bothered me on the sidelines. But I don't know. USC is not a contender at all. Like, I mean, they're not even that great of an offensive team, to be honest with you. They don't run the ball real well.
They've taken a major, major step back.
Yeah, I mean,
all around.
And they might play Oregon and Washington close, but they're not in the same league as Oregon and Washington, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even close team-wise. Oregon and Washington are way better than the USC.
Man, that was a whale of a game, too.
It was.
Freaking Washington might be the real deal, man.
Freaking Oregon should have been. Dan Lanning would have. I mean, hey, he admitted it. I was glad he admitted it. He said that game was on me. Yeah, I would say so, bud. I would definitely say so.
I mean, looking at the top 10 for the AP, like a lot of this is going to sort itself out. I mean, Penn
Yeah.
State, Michigan, Ohio State, they're all going to play each other. Florida State, North Carolina, that'll eventually happen if one of them does not slip up in between now and then.
Penn State plays Ohio State this Saturday.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they do?
11 a.m.
Yep, big noon kickoff game.
I've been
Be
waiting
over
for
before
that, man.
CJ's party.
It's going to be great. Georgia will win out. They'll be up there. Florida State, North Carolina, they'll meet up in the championship if they're both undefeated by then. If not, then I don't think a one-loss ACC team gets in this year. Oklahoma, Texas, they'll probably end up – I'd be shocked if either of them lose again. And
They'll be rematching.
Yeah, then they'll rematch and maybe – I mean, if Texas wins that game –
I don't know what you do.
Yeah, I mean, if Texas wins, I don't know. I mean, because then you have Texas has a win against Bama and Oklahoma, and their one loss is against Oklahoma, who they revenged.
They'll get in. They'll get in.
Possibly.
Because they're going to be top 4 most likely in that matchup.
Yeah, they'll get in.
Because Penn State or Michigan's getting bumped back. Whoever loses that.
Big Ten will be one get in.
Penn State, Ohio State, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then Washington, I don't think it's easy to say that they're going to win out either.
No,
it's going to be tough.
Oh, it's going to be real tough. But that Washington State game was a lot easier now. Jesus.
And they go to Corvallis too. So you don't go to Corvallis.
They might put 60 on Corvallis.
You don't go to Corvallis and put up 60 chance.
When does that game happen?
November 18th.
All right, we'll see.
Corvallis might be looking ahead to Oregon the next week. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to get – oh, how would you like to play Washington, Oregon back-to-back weeks?
We're ready for it. hey, and if you win them, you go to the championship, baby.
And see, that's the thing. Like, the Wazoo game got a lot easier, but so did USC probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Caleb's not going to play that bad again, but they're just not a good team.
And their defense is just as good as Notre Dame's probably.
Yes.
Probably a step behind.
Yeah, Washington and
good
Oregon
enough,
both have solid
serviceable.
defenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oregon's yeah, they both have Oregon's got some dudes on that defense.
Yeah, they do.
And North Carolina
freaking run game.
I'm interested to see how this plays out the rest of the year. It feels like for them to be undefeated and still be at 10.
Yeah, Birch is good. Birch is really good.
Like I'm just wondering what's keeping North Carolina back. I mean, they haven't played anybody crazy yet, but they've played Miami.
Because they're not.
Syracuse was ranked at the time. South Carolina was a solid opponent. Like, it's not a terrible schedule, but I don't know. And
Well, they started.
It's not getting much better.
No, I mean, that Duke game could be fun if Riley plays.
And at Clemson will be fun too.
Yeah.
Hope they beat Clemson by 70.
Still hard to count them out. They'll probably be ranked next week. They're second most receiving votes. Anything else?
Do y'all agree or disagree if LSU wins out during the playoffs still?
It's going to be tough. I think they can.
They're going to need help.
I don't know how they're not going to put them in after beating the number 1 team in the country.
Well, the hard thing for me to see is it's going to be hard giving 2 SEC teams the bid when neither of them are undefeated.
Or would that knock out Georgia because they wouldn't have a good win?
I don't think you get 2 in. I think Georgia's out.
I don't know about that. I don't know about Georgia.
We've lost the opportunity for 2 teams to get in, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting 2 in.
But
I think
Georgia
Georgia's
losing their one game late in the year.
2 lost teams though.
You got to do the whole strength of schedule.
Big Ten's getting at least 1, possibly 2. I think the Pac-12 is getting 1 between Washington and Oregon. Big 12, who knows? And then ACC, I think Florida State's your only shot. But at the same time, if North Carolina was to go undefeated, they're in. Like, there's no way you keep out an undefeated ACC champion. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities.
Lot.
Yeah.
Like every team in this top.
There's no way they're keeping an SEC championship team out, though.
I mean, what about Ole Miss? If Ole Miss was to beat Georgia, they're probably not. If Ole Miss was to beat Georgia, Ole Miss is like.
If Ole Miss beats Georgia, then they lose that Texas A&M. They're going to lose a game. They're not going to win out. I can promise you.
I'd say that the top 12 teams in the AP right now have a shot. Oregon State being 12, because if they beat Washington and Oregon, probably not happening. If they did, they're in. As a one-loss team, their one loss being to Wazoo, which, I mean, yeah, but still.
DJ, can't keep up with.
I think the Ole Miss game this week will let us kind of have an idea of how LSU would stack up against Georgia.
I mean, I think the top 12 teams and then LSU, which that sounds crazy to say and probably a little bit of a homer, but at the same time, like, we've got Georgia coming up.
We'll have Bama as well.
Yeah, we have Georgia, we have Bama, we got Florida. Yeah, who is might be ranked.
They'll be ranked by then.
Yeah. So, yeah, y'all got anything else? Right over an hour on this. Good to get it back. I don't know what logo I'll use. I'll probably go
home
black and gold. Oh, I've got a black and gold. I've got a purple and gold.
Go purple and gold, please. We want positivity.
I want to be associated with them Saints.
I mean, we don't want negative right now.
Yeah.
God. Now if we wake up tomorrow and we got a new coaching change, go black and gold.
No, that's when we do an emergency pod.
But you dang right we do.
We start singing.
I didn't even think about the Thursday game. They won't do nothing tomorrow. It will be Friday.
Yeah.
We'll win the Saints.
I'm so happy we won't play Sunday. God, I'm so happy. I'm going to go play golf.
It's good games.
I need a James Cook touchdown. Oh, my God, I need it.
You'll miss Lions, Ravens, Browns, Colts, Falcons, Bucks, Chargers, Chiefs, Dolphins, Eagles Sunday night. Whew.
That's what I'll play golf and go watch that.
Dolphins, Eagles Sunday night. Yeah, we might not be having a pod.
Oh my
God! No, I'll be in my recliner Sunday night.
Yeah, that's gonna be too good.
That'll be a phenomenal game. And then you have the Eagles Niners pretty soon too.
Eagles get Chiefs, Bills, Niners, Cowboys in a couple weeks straight. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that schedule. Holy crap.
I saw that schedule because they were like, they're talking about the losing today, and they were like, yeah, they shouldn't have lost that. Look at their upcoming schedule. It was pretty sick.
Wow. Dolphins get the freaking Dolphins Chiefs is hey, let's talk about Brock Purdy. No, let's get out of here. Go Browns, man. Did y'all see the stat I showed about the team defense? Look at the Browns defense compared to everybody else.
Oh my gosh.
200 yards allowed a game. Next is 260.
They had a bye, didn't they? But which it really wasn't
per game.
Much. Yeah, it's an average.
Yeah.
You were on that bandwagon before the season started about the defense, though.
You got a legit edge on the other side of Myles Garrett. That's all you needed to do. Averaging 15 points a game allowed, which is somehow fourth in the NFL. That's shocking. 200 yards a game. That's insane. Like, we think the Saints defense is pretty freaking good, and they average 78 yards less a game than us.
Crazy.
Bad part is they're scoring more points with their third-string quarterback than we are.
That is correct.
And he looked bad today. He sucked.
He looked so horrible.
He's so bad. He just runs around there and just don't have a clue what he's doing.
They would be better off putting DTR.
No, because DTR looked bad, apparently. I didn't get to watch that game, but apparently he was awful. They scored 3 that week.
It's awfuler.
Apparently Deshaun's coming back next week. The report came out today about that. So
you figure that out yet?
He had something with his rotator cuff.
Yeah, but reports are he wouldn't got a massage and get that thing worked out. So he should be very low now.
Good.
That's what people were saying. That they were like,
really
the one. No. People were like the one injury that could probably really need a massage to him. like this would a massage would legit help him, and he can't do it. Like That Brown schedule's pretty nice, man. Don't sleep on the Browns. Where's Nick Chubb? When's he coming back? Next year.
He's not like Rodgers. He's still on crutches.
What the crap was that? What kind of drugs has he done?
Holy crap!
He did a weird surgery.
He was throwing.
He's throwing
the football down the field.
He's gonna play.
I think he is too, Clay.
He's gonna play this year.
Just to say he did it.
He's gonna play.
Yeah.
They got a bye week this week. They're winning games somehow. He's gonna play. All right, let's end this thing. Who dat? Go Tigers.
Freaking go Tigers. Who dat? Fire
Go
Pete
Huskies.
Carmichael.
Go Huskies. All right.